Happy Friday, everybody. It is Sharon Wilson, Independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Australia. I hope you are doing well. It is Friday, the 14th of April. I was about to say March. April. And today is the start of my Procrastinators Retreat weekend away. So I've packed my car, apart from a couple of little things that I need to put in after I've done my Facebook Live. And then I can head down to retreat and set up for everyone to arrive. I'm really looking forward to it. It's 3 nights away, just to... I'm fogging up a bit. Just to get away, do a bit of crafting, have some time out, not have to do any washing up or cleaning up other than craft spaces. So I'm really looking forward to being away and spending that time with everyone around. So it is, I'm looking forward to it. So if you're joining me, it'll be great to see you. If you're not, hopefully you can join me again next time. I've got another one happening in October. But I've also got my one-day events that I'll be hosting on the 20th of May as well. But I thought I would share with you a couple of products that are on the last chance products list. And so I'm looking at the Hand-Penned Petals, so coordinating stamps and dies. So I might just see if I can pop over to my webpage and see if I can get that going. Hang on a second. That's that one. So I want to go like that. There we go. So this one here, this is the one that I'm looking at today. So this stamp set is normally $39, but it's reduced to $23.40 for this for right now until the end of April. So it's a great bargain. Normally the 2 items together, so I'll take you to the dies as well. I'm not going to show you the dies live, but I'll be playing with the stamps today. These are the dies, normally $53, reduced to $21.20. So you can get, normally it'd be over $90 for the 2 items, but you can get it for under $45 if you're in Australia. So it is an absolute bargain right now. So I would suggest you getting your hands on that while you can. There are some beautiful samples that they have on the website as well. The papers have retired, but you can always recreate projects using current papers, or even if you may have the hand pen papers still. But they've got some beautiful samples that you can get inspiration from. If I go back to this one, you've got a couple more samples here. So yeah, the die cuts will actually cut out these flowers. You can colour them in with your blends or your Stampin' Right markers, or you can like watercolouring. You can colour them in with the alcohol markers, or you can just use the stamps, because the stamps also, you can also colour in with your stamps as well. So here I am. Just get back to where I was again so I can see any comments that come through. Okay, so I've got a couple of projects ready to go. And I'm hoping not to be too long today, just because I am heading off to retreat and I want to just make sure I have everything before I go. So let's show you these stamps that we're looking at today. So these are the hand-penned stamps. They're photopolymer. As I said, $23.20, something like that. I can't remember now that I've said it. Let me see if I can find it. Here we go. If I put it over there. So the stamps are $23.40. Sorry. $23.40 for these right now. So it is a great chance to purchase these stamps while you still can. So I'm going to play with these ones. I'm also playing with the Radiating Stitches dies. So these dies are on the online exclusive products. So you can get them from the online exclusive, which, let me see, Radiating, they're $53 for these stamps, and they're really quite fun to use. I've enjoyed using them. So I've actually pre-cut out some things. So there's a couple of hearts that I've cut out. There's the circle, the little circle, and then I've actually cut out the big circle and then cut the little circle out. So, and then there's the 3 frames that you can see as well. So you've got the 3 different sized frames. So we're going to be using a couple of these frames with our cards. I've already pre-cut things so that it's a bit quicker. So let me get them out. Let me get the card bases out for you. So we'll start with this one. So I'll start with this one. So I'm using Pool Party cardstock. Just the standard size cardstock. Obviously the dies usually are made for US size 8.5 by 11. So when I've actually cut out the frame, obviously it's a bit smaller, but I don't think that's that much of an issue. And if you really don't like it, just trim it down. It's not too difficult. You just trim off the top bit. But I'm happy just to have it as is, like that. So, and we're going to stamp on this one. So I'm going to use this stamp here, and I'm going to just get my memento. And just stamp there. And then they've got these stamps that actually can do the colouring in for you. So you can get your blends out if you want. Or you can just do what I do and grab out ink. Which is what I'm just going to grab out my ink. So I'm going to make one of the flowers Pool Party. And these aren't meant to line up perfectly. And I like that because none of us are perfect. If you're a bit OCD, then it could be a bit more traumatic for you, but I actually like it when you're not having to line up perfectly. And then I've got Pear Pizzazz. So Pear Pizzazz is retiring. And so just stamp. Yep. And as I said, it doesn't matter which way they go. So that one, I actually want a bit of scrap paper just to get that last leaf there. Like that. And then I've got another little leaf here, but I'm actually going to use that as the stem. There you go. So I've got that. So I'm going to just mount that straight on. I was planning on pre-recording today, but I ran out of time. I was doing so much packing that I just ran out of the time to pre-record, and it takes a fair while to pre-record. So I thought, well, I've got a bit of time this morning. I'm packed. I'm good to go. So I just thought I will just join you this morning. Join you live. Alright, so I'm going to grab one of the circles and I'll pull out my Pear Pizzazz. And this one is Feel Better Friend. Around this I'm going to just do some baker's twine. So this is the Enjoy the Journey twine. It's in a pack of 3, these ones. And it's nice to have some trim, some twine. So I thought I would pull this one out. It's actually Bermuda Bay, which again is retiring. I've seen some of the new colours. I'm going to play with them this weekend. I haven't had a play with them just yet because I've been packing. So I'm going to enjoy just playing with some new colours this weekend. And I'm going to just, if I have any dimensionals, which I probably don't, I've probably put all my dimensionals away. They're all packed, so let's just go with Stampin' Seal. We'll just make it flat. And then put that one there. And then I also have a heart that I'm just going to pop down there. I'm actually going to pop it underneath, I think. Oh, nah. Let's go on top. Here we go. So that's my first card. Just a really simple card, just using the stamps to colour in, so it makes it very quick and easy just to colour in for that card. That's that one. My next one is similar, but I'm going to use a different stamp from the set. And I'll just give this one a quick clean. I've packed all my blocks as well, so normally I'd have everything mounted on numerous different blocks, but you know, today that's not happening. Yeah, I think I need that one, I probably need that one, I don't need that one. That one can come off, and this one. And I think it's that one. Alright, so our memento again. If you're watching, say hello, let me know you're watching. It's nice to have a chat while I craft. I do talk to myself, but it's nice to chat to someone else as well. So this one, we're going to use the Highland Heather. And then that one was a pool party, wasn't it? So let's pull this one out and we'll make this one a stamped off version of Highland Heather. And then you've got little ones which will make pool party. And another one that's Highland Heather as well. So this little one here. Oh, there was another little one. That's okay. It's fine. It makes it a bit rustic, doesn't it? And so then we've got the big big leaves. And these leaves can, I think, go any which way. Whichever way it works for you. I'll switch to the small one again. and Pool Party. I've got a piece of white this time, so what I might do this time, I might actually wrap this around and just tie a knot and just scooch it down as far as I can. So it adds a bit of interest but doesn't take over. I've got a couple of other, so I've got a heart again. I think the words are just going to be a bit too big for it, so I'll keep with the same words. Feel better. There you go. So obviously dimensionals would be better, but that's okay. You work with what you've got. What you've got out at the time. And then last one, where's the stamps? There they are. I'm going to try this one. I've got some leaves, so I might use some leaves as well. This one is not really designed or thought through, so please bear with me. So this one, I think I'm going to go, let's go with some Pear Pizzazz this time. I'm going to stop there because I want to do a sentiment. I'll go anything is possible. And some Pool Party. So I'm just keeping with the same three colours. And I'll get out the Highland Heather again. Nope, not that one. Wrong one. This one. I think I'm going to stamp off. Someone's ringing me, of course they are. Hopefully they'll stop. So I'm going to use the Pool Party as my base, and then I'm going to do some twine around the label, this one. And this one I think I'm just going to leave as is. I like that. Another simple card. So those ones. I think that's it for today. Yeah, I think we're going to leave it there. I've got one more I could make up, but I'm going to stop. So yeah. So they're the stamps, hand-penned petals that I've used, and the radiating stitches dies are the dies I've used for the frames and the elements. But as I said, this one is retiring. It is $23.40. The coordinating dies are $21.20. So get your hands on them now while you can, while they're still available. Once they're gone, they're gone. So bear that in mind. And if you like what I've done, I hope I've inspired you. Obviously, you can use something else other than the radiating stars, but radiating stitches. But it is a lovely set of dies that, yeah, I really like the dies, so it's really quite pretty. So yeah, I hope I've inspired you. I know it's only been a very short video this morning, but as you know, I am going away, so I need to be a bit quicker today. And because I haven't done a lot of mucking around with cutting and sorting and everything, so yeah, so I hope I've inspired you to get creative and get your stamps out and nick them up. As I said, this stamp set is actually retiring, so if you haven't already got it, grab it now while you can. And obviously you can get the dies as well. The dies are actually cheaper than the stamps, which is quite unusual, but obviously it's 60% off for the dies and about, I don't know, 40% off for the stamps, so I think that's a bargain in itself, both of them. So grab them now. Have a look at all the rest of the stuff that's on the last chance products list. There's a lot of things that are still available, but there's lots of stuff that's already sold out, including the Stamparatus, some ink, some dies, cardstock. Grab it all while you can before you miss out for good. And I will see you again next week. Yeah, what is next week? I don't know. I'll be here. I will show you something else that's retiring, I'm sure, and I'm hoping I can show you... I'll show you some new product when we get closer to May, because I don't like showing things that you can't get now unless you're a demonstrator. You can get stuff now if you're a demonstrator. You can pre-order new product if you're a demonstrator, so you can always join join my team, in the Procrastinators team. Just look for my stampinwithsharon.com.au page. You can click join now, or you can click shop now, whichever you like. So anyway, I will see you again soon, and I hope you have a lovely weekend. I know I will. Bye.